Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
it looks like we're going to war with Iran. Um, there was an operation that went down at midnight last night. They just gave a press conference. I listened to most of it. I sent you some information to Discord. Maybe you can read it when we get a few more people in here. But we it was a multi equipment operation. They used like a bunch of B-2 bombers, stealth bombers. They used a submarine for Tomahawk cruise missiles for a site I believe was, I can't pronounce it without seeing it, Hiran or Hahran, or I can't say it. But they used Tomahawk missiles from a sub for one location, and they bombed the shit out of them with two different locations with a bunch of B-2 bombers.
Jesus. Why am I not hearing about this in the news?
I don't know. Like I said, I got on YouTube just right before I saw this and saw that it was all live and there was a press conference with Pete Hegseth.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're looking good, man. By the
Hey,
way.
let me call my mom back real quick.
Okay. Join back. No problem. Iran got bombed, apparently, guys. Hey there, on Candy. Hey, Josh. How's everyone doing? But apparently, we might be going to war. That was quick.
That's what she said. I mean, that's what my mom. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay,
I
sure.
went and got me more pizza. I went and tried different pizza. Pizza Hut's gone down fucking hill. They didn't hardly put any top. They didn't hardly put any toppings on it. So I'm trying Domino's.
If I had to choose between the three, I kind of prefer Papa John's. I don't know if you got that in your area.
Papa John's next on the list. Everybody's freaking changing it up, changing everything up. But the last thing I saw when I walked in, they had everything on there is out of the oven, and she was squirting this shit on the top of the pizza. And I went, whoa, what are you doing? They said, oh, it's okay. It's just crack. We spray it on everything. I was like, I'm a truck driver. No, they really didn't say that. But it's funny,
I know
ain't
you
it?
normally had your beard in the last couple of streams in the ponytail, but damn, that thing looks like it's twice as long as before.
Well, when I'm riding my bike or I'm going to hop on or I've just hopped off, it's always in a ponytail because otherwise this shit just blows right up and around in my face. You can't see nothing.
Dude, that's epic. That thing is freaking epic.
Thank you. Yeah, give
holy
people
cow,
something
man.
else to complain about today about my awesome fucking beard. See, check this out.
No, I can't even lie. That beard puts Gandalf's beard to shame.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, we went back. We bombed the shit out of Iran last night. Thank you, Tracy.
No one's talking about this. That's what I'm talking about. Distractions. They're trying to distract us with this whole government shutdown stuff.
Yeah.
Like Chuck Norris, R-rated, has a beard fist.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. That's what I literally had it. One guy, I forget the comment he left, but he dropped a super chat that was something freaking really rude. I just had to give him.
So yeah, evidently, Iran has hinted that they had immediately started their nuclear program back up. I mean, how dumb can you be? See, this is why the Ayatollah they need to obliterate the Ayatollah because they don't care about their people.
Why did we bomb them again? Because of the nuclear program?
Yeah, they went right back to enriching uranium. Sounded like practically the next day. They had 2 enrichment sites and 1 technology site. I don't know what that means, a technology site, because I'm sorry, I feel like a dumb hillbilly, because to me, An enrichment site would be a technology site too, because you know that's some high tech shit.
Yeah, I don't know what they have, but they're messing with the wrong country. I mean, people will say, "Well, we attacked them first. We're attacking Iran." Excuse me, sir. Didn't they say death to America for 70 years?
Yep. And
70 damn years.
so yeah, it looks like we're going to war. I don't know if we got boots on the ground,
Oh no, I don't
but
want boots on the ground.
our subs and our B-2 bombers, they even had. It sounded like they had our new 5th generation jets that picked up and accompanied the B-2 bombers just in case they ran into any missile strikes.
I told you
And
what
so
Sam said before about the boots on the ground, right? He said that Iranians, they want America to get rid of the Ayatollah. They want us to do a
but they
revolution.
want to do it. They don't want boots on the ground. They want to do it
Yeah,
themselves. I
they don't
get
want
that.
boots on the ground. They just want us to do strategical, Air Force attacks and let me
That's what it
join in
sounds
debate.
like.
Fran, if you want to come in here, drop like a $60 super chat and we can have a conversation. But right now I'm just talking with my friend at the moment. I don't really have too much of an urge to let anyone come up in here at the moment. Never
Yeah.
threaten the United States of America. But you can join the Discord. We can talk on Discord. When we're done with this, we can talk on Discord.
But yeah. So they had the 5th generation jet fighters accompanying the B-2 bombers. They also used a shit ton of. It was the bunker busters. I think they're called MOPs, massive ordnance payload or penetrators, massive ordnance penetrators
I gotta look at
called
what you sent
MOPs.
me.
Did you get it?
I'm about to open it right now.
Okay.
But also, there's the Discord link, fellas, if you want to join in and talk and debate with us and discuss. Let me see my messages. Oof.
It's a White House press briefing
Operation
going on right
Midnight
now.
Hammer. We've attacked Iran. We struck Iran's nuclear sites. Did anyone pass away like Iranian people?
I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping they just targeted the.
Why is everything badass named Tomahawk? We got the regular Tomahawk, we got Tomahawk steak, and we got Tomahawk freaking cruise missiles.
Because the Native Americans are awesome, baby.
Hell yeah. Someone said Midnight Hammer was a few months ago. Huh.
Well, it may have been, but I don't know why the press briefing's going on tonight.
I tried to use the CIS, this exact same website yesterday for that debate against the kid, and you know what he said? He said, "Well, they're racist against illegal immigrants. They're racist. They're biased to illegal alien immigrants." Did you see the video I sent you about him saying that illegal alien immigrants on average pay $15,000 per year in taxes?
I saw part of that during the live, but no, I will watch it.
Oh man, it's
But
ridiculous,
that's stupid.
man.
That's stupid.
How
I
to tell me?
don't
How
pay
to
15
tell me
grand
you've
in
never
taxes.
worked a job and paid taxes without actually telling me?
Yeah, I've never paid that much in tax. Well, I have paid that much in taxes before, but working a normal job, I've never paid that much in taxes.
Yeah, no freaking kidding. That's what the average Americans pay.
No, it ain't.
Sir.
The average American pays around $5 grand, I think. Okay, I'm not pulling this out of nowhere. I'm just
That's
thinking.
about right. 4 or 5 grand. And my estimate for the illegals is about 2 to 3 grand because they're not making 40 or 50,000 a year. I have an Iranian friend. He has to flee to in 1979. He was a part of the Iranian military and a Christian. He says never trust an Iranian from Iran. Iranian from Iran. What are we saying that's so damn ignorant? That we're about to, they're going to cry at the top of their lungs now. They're going to say, "Oh, I thought President Trump was the president of peace. I thought he was the president of peace."
He wants peace. He wants peace, but if he's got to, he'll flex that American muscle to get it.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do? Just bend over and let
Are
them
we
nuke
supposed to be a
us?
nation of pussies? Because I think they're getting confused. I think they get confused with being a nation of pussies, being a nation of peace, and that ain't the case at all. I'm a
Yeah,
firm believer
no.
in peace through strength. But they're used to a pussy ass administration like the Biden administration. So
No kidding. We got 300 people in here. Can you guys spam that like button? This comment is hilarious to me. The Hispanic community will remember what you did to us. My half Mexican cousins love me, so I don't know what you're talking about. The Hispanic community loves me. In fact, we got plenty of
we will
Hispanics for
remember
Trump.
what you did to us.
Do we got any Hispanics for Trump in here right now? Let's hear it. I'm sure we do. On average, U.S. taxpayers paid $13,000 in federal income tax. I mean, that might be if you take, no. I don't know where you get those numbers from. What data are you getting that from? Please tell me. Not sure where you're getting that data from, but if you're making 50 grand a year, you're not forking over 15 grand to the freaking government. That's
No,
simply not true. If
that
that
is
was
a
the case,
lie.
there would probably be a revolution. Rudeness muted. I mean, he didn't even give a source. He's probably going to give the source, the Cato Institute, the Cato Institute. Average and median are different. Average is 12K. The only way I
You
can
got
figure that you're talking about average maybe be 12 grand when you factor in the taxes that Elon Musk paid. Yeah, no kidding.
exactly. But if you average out just us poor folk or just us people on the lower echelon, it ain't 12 grand.
When I say the average tax, I'm talking about the average salary, 40, 45 grand. How much in taxes are you paying in that per year? Not 13 or 14 or 15 grand. Hey, someone said it's these guys, hard eyes. Appreciate that.
5 grand or less. I don't see them paying. I don't see us paying more than 5 grand in taxes.
I mean, if you're paying 15 grand a year, you gotta be making over 100 grand.
Yes, exactly. Well, no, I'd
Or
say
living in California.
on 100 grand, you'd probably be spending 25 grand on taxes. They take about a
40K
quarter.
you are taxed and 20K and pay about 2K, which you will get back at the end of the year, except SSI. So 40K, because there's a standard deduction. There's also the $15,000 deduction. So when you make 40 grand, you minus the 15,000 deduction. You're really paying taxes on 20 grand. I made 110 grand, was paying 20K in taxes. Seems about
I
right
was
to
close.
me.
I was close, wasn't I? I said 25.
I mean, you probably have heavy state taxes too. Does Tennessee have state taxes?
Hell no.
Hell
Greatest,
yeah, no state
greatest state in the
taxes.
nation, baby.
I mean, the middle
Florida
class,
state.
I paid 12,000 last year. I'm middle class. How much money did you make to pay 12,000? Because you might pay 12,000 in California if you're making, 80, 90 grand a year. You might pay 12,000 in
Yeah.
California because you have heavy state taxes. 100K here in California paid 27K. Oof, 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 oof. That's painful, man. That is painful. We fight in that R-rated. Tennessee is great. Florida is the best, except Miami. We can give that to Cali. Nah, man, I like Miami. It has its cons. It has plenty of negatives, but man, I like Miami.
Miami's a party town.
78K, no state taxes. Okay, maybe you might have paid
I
around
mean,
12 grand.
just saying Miami makes my nose go numb.
I mean, we got to give Miami where the props are due. One thing we can say about Miami is they're the safest, major city, and they're ran by Republicans. So what else can we say?
Yeah.
We got all these people talking about how much taxes they pay. One guy says 40 grand out of 170K. That hurts too. Nick Fuentes is a piece of crap.
We don't claim Fuentes.
I mean, it's the safest major city. What major city is that's a big city? Other than if we talk about some city in the South. Maybe there are some other cities, but they're not as big as Miami.
The closest big city to me is Knoxville, Tennessee.
Here we go.
And,
Here's the answer I actually accept. If you make $50K, you pay $3,871 in federal tax. Seems about right to me.
Yeah.
New Hampshire has 0% sales tax and income tax. Is that true?
Now, what's
Go
that?
to Miami after dark and see how safe it is. I've been there so many times after dark. Nothing ever happened to me. I've been in the worst areas of Miami after dark. Of course, I'm going to protect myself with my Second Amendment.
If you give off like white lamb vibes, maybe walk like this.
If you walk like an injured lamb, yeah.
Me, I walk tall and strong and proud. Ain't nobody fucking with me.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. What hard
gotta
questions
walk like
am I
you mean it.
avoiding? If you guys got any hard questions, drop super chats. Hard questions. We never get any hard questions. Let's be honest here.
Not really.
You
Usually
have
it's just more
alligator?
insults.
You're trolling me right now. You don't
What's
got a
that?
pet alligator. Someone
I'd love
Time
to have a
said he
pet
has
alligator.
a pet alligator.
Yeah, you can have pet. They used to sell them here in Pigeon Forge. They used to have caimans. You get caimans.
I mean, I know people in Florida have pet alligators, and in New York City, it used to be quite popular. Here we go. Interested in how much people know about the USA history. How many people believe that the parties switched? Dems today are the GOP, and the GOP were the Dems. What do you think about that?
I don't think there was a party switch.
I don't think there's a party switch either. I mean, how is there a party switch? How did their morals or values change? Please tell me. I mean, they definitely changed.
As far as I'm concerned, Democrats still love their slaves because, I mean, they're saying the same thing today as they did almost 200 years ago. Who's going to pick our crops?
Oh my God! This is just a super chat. This is probably gonna be disgusting, but whatever. I'll read it out loud. Wise man said, "Actions speak louder than words. Then words have less consequences than actions, because action has more consequences than words." Due to the event of the Charlie Kirk assassination, RIP. Action did happen. Do you agree? What do you think of this comment? This kind of borderlines on disrespect to a dead man.
Well, I would say that there's truly no such thing as free speech. Charlie paid the ultimate price for free speech, and the person who did is paying the ultimate price. He's probably going to lose his life, and deservingly so. And that's what people need to keep in mind. I mean, you can walk down a street somewhere, and if I say the N word at Beale Street, Memphis, I'm going to be lynch mobbed. I'm paying a price for my speech. Okay. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm going to defend myself. So, I mean, there is a price to be paid for free speech. But
love you too, King Duck. I see you in the chats.
But the person who pulled that trigger paid a stupid price, and they're going to have to pay that price.
Yep.
And rightfully so. They ain't well, we can't keep killing people. No, it's an eye for an eye, baby. And I hope that they get hard labor for 20, 30 years before they finally get it. Shouldn't be immediate and right away.
No, this one president in Africa, or this one leader in Africa, said that we have freedom of speech or protected speech, but I can't guarantee you freedom after your speech, or I can't guarantee
They
your
can't
protection after
guarantee your
speech.
they can't guarantee your protection after speech. Nobody can. Think about it. There's some things I could say in the wrong places. Now, right out the gate, a college should definitely not be one of them places. But like I'm thinking about going down to our hot rod show in town later this evening, and I could say some shit down there. It's going to get a lot of people pissed off. I'm going to have to pay a price for what I said. Let me tell you what. Back before all this YouTube and Facebook and whatever else, we used to say what we need to say at a bar, maybe outside of a church meeting or whatever. Hell, as kids, it was a cul-de-sac, and let me tell you what: if you said the wrong thing in the middle of that cul-de-sac to the bully, you getting in a fight. They ain't no avoiding that. It's going to happen, and I think that's part of the problem. Is a large amount of pussies has found it's easier to pull a trigger than it is to swing a fist.
I can
Um,
100%. I can 100% validate. Someone coming up to me and sucker punching me for something they don't like that I said. But when it
yeah,
comes to being a coward and pulling that trigger over something I said that you don't like, that's a whole nother coward thing. Now, if you want to
yeah,
do a duel, if you want to do a
exactly.
duel or something like that, okay, that's fair. But
God, I wish they would bring that back. I believe that's an American right there. I think people would really watch what they said over a duel because it's like, good sir, I demand satisfaction.
all
Dueling
right, I'm gonna
pistols
let you
at
answer this
noon.
one. Should Christians be Zionists?
Not necessarily. I mean, a lot of people would probably consider me a Zionist,
You know
but
what? I'll play devil's advocate here. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. A lot of people that are saying that other people are anti-Semitic, they probably really aren't anti-Semitic. But at the same time, a lot of people that are being called Zionists aren't really
aren't.
Zionists.
Next, I'm not willing to sacrifice myself for Israel. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's fighting the good fight, that's one thing. But Israel has to do something for themselves as well. I think a Zionist is like all in. I'm not all in. Don't get me wrong; they have my support. If them people in the Middle East picks on Israel, hey, I'm there for them. But I'm not as in as a Zionist. Zionist is gung ho in.
Yeah,
So
how can you choose Islam over Judaism? That's all I gotta say. I mean, let's not even talk about Orthodox Jews. Let's talk about Christian Judaism. How can you choose Islam over Christian Judaism?
I can't. The Prophet Muhammad is a sexual deviant.
That's what I'm saying. If you talk about Orthodox Judaism, they'll say, "Well, what about the what is it called? The Mahmud or some shit. What is it called?
The Talmud
The Talmud.
and
Yeah, the Talmud."
The Talmud is a compendium of arguments between rabbis. It's not
I'm
what people
I'm
make
a,
it
I'm
out
a
to be.
Christian. I don't choose Judaism over Christianity because I'm sorry, but I believe Jesus died on that cross. They are targeting. They are both targeting Christians. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Gotta look into that a little bit more.
What's that?
They're saying that Israel is targeting Christians.
No, I don't believe that one bit. I believe Somalia has been targeting Christians.
Nigeria, there's been over 100,000
Nigeria.
Christians.
Yes, that's what I
We
meant to
got
say.
700
Nigeria.
people in here now. Can we hit 50 likes real quick, fellas? Oh, here we
Yeah, hit
go.
that
Nick
like button for it.
Fuentes, supporter Andrea, says they have been targeting Christians. I don't know. But why is nobody talking about the strike on Iran last night? That we're sending in weaponry
Is
to
it
do a war
legit?
over there.
Was I reading it right? Was there a
Let me see. Let me see. Actually, is that true? It says it was in June, to be honest. The article you sent me said it was in June. That was when the first attack was.
why was our press conference showing live on my feed.
Yeah, from what I'm finding out right now. Yeah, from what I'm finding out right now, I don't see anything about that happening.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, folks, if I brought to you old news thinking it was crisp new stuff. Instead, it was stale, moldy, and old. I do apologize about that.
But 14 hours ago, Iran executes 6 death row inmates, alleges it carries out attacks behalf on Israel.
Hey, trucker, what are you eating? I'm eating pizza, Domino's pizza. And it's okay. I had Pizza Hut last night wanting to scratch my pizza itch, and Pizza
I
Hut
had
has
pizza
changed.
today, but just some from some random local pizza place.
My local pizza place, they got good pizza, but I wasn't in the mood for it because their crust is always just slightly burnt.
Man, whenever I come and visit you in Pigeon Forge, we definitely got to go out to that one pizza place because I swear that one pizza you sent, that one, I don't know if that was in
At the Italian
Severe or
restaurant,
in Pigeon Forge, but
it was it had the fig jam and prosciutto pizza. It's really good. The balsamic vinegar, it's like a bunch of ingredients that you go blah, 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 but you put them ingredients together and they're awesome. And I
yeah,
love
no.
prosciutto. See, prosciutto is Italian. It is Italian's version of country ham. Who doesn't like country ham? I'll tell you who don't like country ham. Burnt-brained Islamists.
I was gonna see if you were gonna say Islamics. No, we have to do an entire pizza party for the town of Dearborn, Michigan, with a bunch of country bacon and ham on it.
God,
Country ham all over it.
I'd love to get like a Trump train convoy to go through frickin' Dearborn.
I just want ICE to go over there and check it out, or the National Guard. I mean, I haven't heard
That
about any.
too.
I haven't heard about any crazy. Yeah, free Palestine from Hamas, man. Really sad that Hamas has devastated Palestine. That's really unfortunate, man. But no, it's really crazy to find out that they got that everything going on over there. Hey, what's up, Sean? You said I'm MAGA. Well, you know what the real issue here is? Everyone's crying about Israel. Everyone's crying about Ukraine. Everyone's crying about Argentina. But you know what the bigger issue is? The $500 billion that we're spending on illegal immigrants every year. I know I keep saying this every single freaking live stream, but I just want to wake people up. Illegal immigrants do get insurance. They do get insurance.
Well, that's a
Illegal
big
alien
deal to me.
immigrants do get
They're
insurance.
I can't help but feel like they're burdening our system.
That's what I'm saying, but they keep screaming at the top of their lungs that they pay taxes. This is simple
Now,
mathematics. We spend $500 billion for illegal alien immigrants every single year. They pay $98 billion in taxes, which, by the way, I think that number is bullcrap. But let's pretend, let's agree with the liberals. They pay $98 billion in taxes, but they spend $500 billion in taxes on their health care, their insurance, their 4 and 5-star hotels that they get, their school systems, everything. I mean, how can you think that illegal alien immigrants are a benefit to the tax system just because they pay freaking $2,000 or $3,000 a year
yeah,
in federal
because
taxes?
who pays more taxes? The illegal that's working at a cutthroat wage, or the American citizen or American immigrant that gets paid full wages? It's a no-brainer.
Let's be honest here, guys. I've been looking at studies. There are some, relatively liberal Democrat studies, and even they say only about half of the illegal alien immigrants are even paying freaking taxes. So let's be honest here. What are you talking about? Illegals 9K. You're just trolling. But we got 1,100 people in here. Can we
Yeah.
get to like 100 likes right away, sir? Spam that like and subscribe
Let me
button.
tell
If
you
you guys
what.
have any
If
comments,
the illegals,
questions, drop some
if
super
the illegals
chats.
are if the illegals are making that kind of money to where they're paying 10 grand in taxes a year, They need to go even doubly so, because they're working jobs that me or Graham should have, because I
Yeah,
don't pay
no
that in
kidding.
taxes.
And by the way, if an illegal immigrant was paying 10 grand a year in taxes, that means they're making 80 or 90 grand a year. Why wouldn't they just come legally? I mean, they would be able to get a work visa like this if they were making 80 or 90 grand a year.
Yeah.
What did this fella say? No one, dude. Of the 10 million known illegal immigrants, the average is 9K. Average for what? They're not paying 9K in taxes, and there's way more illegal immigrants than 10 million. There's probably about at least 20 million.
Hell, by the time you factor in all the unemployed illegal immigrants, that number's going to go way the hell down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or the people that are being paid under the table. I mean, that is
Yeah,
just freaking
but they
crazy. I
ain't paying
mean,
taxes. They're just a drain. Period.
they're draining the system. There's no way. There's no way. The fella tried to argue with me yesterday. He said, "Well, that $500 billion they're taking from the tax system. That's only on a state level, dude. I don't care if it's state or federal."
Yep, I don't either. Because, and at the end of the day, the Affordable Care Act fuels Medicaid.
Why do you
Doesn't
think
fuel
the
it all.
government shut down? Because of the Democrats. They want more insurance for the illegal alien immigrants.
Medicaid is state and federally funded.
And all these
I mean,
insurance programs are for on Medicaid.
I
Medicare.
mean, if you get together with all the people in your state and you all are good with paying for illegal immigrants' health care and you forgo Medicaid, I could, honestly, at that point, I guess I could care less. But you need to advertise to the illegals to come to your state to soak up your health care and get them off my systems back.
You know
Get
what?
them off
I'm not even
Graham's
okay
system.
with that. Even if the federal government's money wasn't paying for the illegal alien immigrants' health care, I'm still not okay with that because at the end of the day, you got Trump supporters like myself that will have to pay for these illegal alien immigrants. You know what it should be? It should be an added tax. If the Democrats want to pay for the illegal alien immigrants' health care, they should be charged an optional
A
15%
Democrat tax.
tax, a
A
Democrat
dem-
tax. That way you can fund all your illegal alien immigrant programs.
Hey, I wouldn't say nothing then. I wouldn't say a
They
thing.
got to pay for it themselves. I'm not paying taxes for it to go to illegal alien immigrants. I'm sick of doing that. I'm sick of doing that. Can we get to 100 likes? We got about 1,000
Hey,
people in
I
here.
wouldn't pick on the kid. He worked your mom last night.
Hi, everyone. I'm from Washington. That's another state where illegal alien immigrants get freaking health care. Actually, more money every single
Yeah,
year
there's all
goes
kinds
to.
of illegal humans. The people who help themselves across the border are illegal.
Let's talk about Israel for a second. We've given them 300 billion dollars in 75 years. We give illegal alien immigrants $500 billion every year. Every year. Salute Dusty and Graham. I'm dedicating this super chat to Dusty. We need to know all 20 allies you use. Mr. Trucker,
Aliases.
however you say that word. Mr. Trucker, Tom Pepin, Dustley.
Well, let's see. I go by asshole. I go by Tom Pepin. I've gone by racist Gandalf, rated R Gandalf. I've gone by racist Gimli. Asshole, I get called a lot at work as asshole. Asshole. I know who, when they holler asshole at work, I know they're talking to me. They've also they've called me oh gosh, I can't think of his name now. It wasn't Father Time, but the guy that fell asleep underneath
What
the
are we
tree.
lying about? Someone said, "How about liar?" What are we lying about?
Oh no, I'm not called a liar. Now that's one thing you know better than that. Let me tell you what. It's like I'll nap. If there ain't nothing to do at work, hey, find me a shade tree. I will pull my Mac up into the shade tree where shade coming down, the AC blowing real good, and I will lay my head up against the window. I'll be like taking a nap. And let me tell you what, I don't lie about it. One of two things is going to happen. My boss later is going to say, "Are you up there asleep?" And I'm going to tell him, "Yeah," or "Shut the fuck up. You just woke me up out of my nap." And I ain't got a bit of problem telling my boss this. I have to have my nap or I get cranky. It's like, do you want me to be cranky? Do you want to put up with a cranky me? And then
Someone
usually
said,
he
"What
walks away. He
truck do
leaves me
you
alone.
drive?" I mean, he just told you what truck he drives.
I drive a Mack Granite triaxle dump truck with a 34-foot float trailer, and but I do prefer Kenworth. I really like a Kenworth. Now, I like a Pete too, but to me, the biggest difference between a Kenworth and a Pete is where the clutch is. Okay, in a Pete, clutch comes out of the floorboard. You push down on the clutch. Okay, it's virtually the same movement, but in a Kenworth, clutch comes out of the dash, and you push clutch out of the dash. But I prefer clutch coming out of the dash.
Have you seen
But
everything
I have
that's
no.
going on in Portland?
Yeah, I have.
I mean, it's like they're ignoring the Antifa and they're like, harassing the people that are, are talking to Antifa. Anyone that's going against Antifa, it's like they're harassing them. Like people that have beef with
Burnell.
Antifa will threaten someone and they will put the other person under investigation. Are the cops working for Antifa in Portland? I'm not
I
talking
don't
about the
believe that.
National
Fuck no.
Guard. I'm not talking about ICE. I'm talking about the local Portland police. They
Yeah,
seem like
and
they're harassing the damn.
Burnell says, "What about 6-pack of Busch beer?" No. I have to say, okay, Mexicans do some things really, really right, and I'm a Corona with lime kind of guy. I mean, the lime might sound sissy, but I don't care. It tastes good. I don't care. It's kind of like that saying: if listening to Katy Perry and drinking margaritas is gay, I don't want to be straight.
I was at this one restaurant. I really like how they did the Corona. I guess they dipped it in water and they put salt all around the rim, and they put a lime on it. It looked really fancy for a Corona.
Huh? It does sound pretty good.
You've
But
been
yeah, I
asleep
don't
for a
see.
long time.
Oh man, I've slept a whole shift before. What are you talking about? I can take a nap. I tell you what, my superpowers is being able to sit still for a really long time inside a Mac or any kind of truck for that matter, and able to take power naps at any given moment. I mean, I could go into a power nap right now. I'd be like, I could do
Someone
it.
said no money for healthcare, but $20 billion for Argentina. Oh no, sir, you're wrong. We got hundreds of billions of dollars for healthcare for illegal alien immigrants.
Yep.
We just don't got any money for American healthcare.
I've drank some Tecate. I have.
I never heard of that beer.
And
That sounds like a real Mexican beer.
to me, Tecate is like the Mexican Busch beer, but I've never had it the way he's talking. He says try it with sea salt and lime on the rim. Once you go Tecate, you keep coming back. I'm going to try that, Burnell.
Corona
I'm going to
came
try
here
it.
illegally. Unlike the 20 million undocumented illegal
Now,
immigrants in this country, Corona
if
came in
y'all will
here
pay
legally.
attention, if y'all lineup that I have here, operations have gone through great lengths to gather this information for everybody. The most dangerous Antifa members there are. This is Antifa's strongest soldiers, and I'm here to tell you, the police do not work for these goofballs.
This is the front
And
lines of Antifa. To all my MAGA
that
supporters out
that
there,
one
beware. Be
is
on the
obviously
lookout
the
for these
brains.
fellas.
That one's obviously the brains. The one at the top left.
The top
Because
left.
his
That's the
brains are fixing.
brains of the operation. What is that fella's name? What's his name?
Brainiac.
Brainiac. Mr. Antifa Brainiac. We brought
Yep.
this chart today to show you the heads of Transtifa. These are the soldiers on the front lines. The man in the top left corner, that is the lieutenant of the Transtifa. This is the Operation Portland.
Oh, I would take them all
We
on.
got the information.
Let me tell you what, I would take them.
We're going to be handing this information over to the
I'd take
federal
them all on.
government very soon. We're going to be handing this information over to the federal government. Operation Trans Tifa Portland edition.
See, I'm gonna show y'all something, okay? Antifa ain't got shit on me, okay? I'm like a dangerous weapon. Let me show you something. Hold on here.
Trans
Okay.
Tifa, fellas. Trans Tifa. Nothing is satire.
Okay. Imagine Antifa coming toward me, okay? Shooty chop to the neck. Shooty chop to the waist. To the balls. Check this out.
No, I haven't seen that there now.
Check this out. This is one they don't see coming. Or if you need a little more length. See that? That's 300 pounds of fucking lightning in the air, people. I mean, Antifa ain't gonna deal with this. It's
we will stop Trans Tifa.
Now watch this one. Watch this one. See, you didn't even see me move. Here, I'll do it again. See? So fast you didn't even see me move.
That was fast.
I'm ready for it.
Well, this is just a karate lesson, fellas. Here we go with the accusations again. Can we have a little fun?
What the hell?
Do we have a little fun?
Can we not have fun, people?
Why does showing our karate skills on here, quote unquote, incite anything? We're not inciting anything, guys. We're just about a fun time. But here we go with the crybaby liberals.
My goodness. Y'all a bunch of crybabies. Y'all about as exciting as a flat Coke and a stale cookie.
They're always miserable. That's unfortunate.
Now, see, I'm threatening, but then here another guy says, you don't know how to fight for shit. Okay, buddy.
Damn, Burnell knows martial arts.
Well, how am I doing, Burnell? How am I doing? Tell everybody how I'm doing. I can't be that bad.
You know when they're really going to freak out? I just thought about something. You know when they're really going to freak out? When the Trans Tifa in Portland starts burning some American flags and they get arrested. They're going to scream out, First Amendment rights. Chris is going to have a mental breakdown. He's going to say, my First Amendment rights. This is unconstitutional.
Some things are off limits, people. And the American flag's one of them. Look, if you want to go protesting, take the American flag with you. It's your right to protest. Take the flag with you. Don't set it on fire.
Why would you set it on fire when that's the only thing? That's the flag they're protecting your constitutional rights. We love the Constitution, just like Donald J. Trump. If you fellas have any questions or comments, we're here to give you some answers. Drop some super chats. We got a lot of weirdos in comment section. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it don't bother me. Poppy, I'm not your type. Doesn't matter whether I'm up, down, around, bottom, top. Doesn't matter.
Can we unmute?
I'm not your type.
Accidentally hit the wrong guy. I don't know who you unmuted, but no, we can't unmute the man. There's no possible way.
No, I don't think you can unmute. You muted the wrong. I've done it before too.
I've done it before.
I accidentally did it to a super chat, and I felt like a jackass.
I accidentally did it to a moderator, and I felt like a jackass.
Damn it. Oh.
Lilith, you look like you have a nose piercing and you proudly voted for Kamala Harris. Is that accurate to say?
Oh gosh. You know what? I love the fact that most Antifa has a nose ring, because if I was over there with ICE and with the National Guard, I believe that I would get me one of those carabiners like the key rings that they use for mountain climbing.
Yeah.
Snick, snick, snick. Get them all together and
no.
lead them around. Oh, their nose ring. That's what it's there for.
How will Trump
Oh,
run
I
in
want to talk about
2028?
borders again.
He'll amend the Constitution, fellas.
I want to talk about borders again. What about China? People in chats, tell us, is China going to let us walk across their border? Huh? Will China let us walk into China?
Can someone remind me what happens when I enter India illegally? Oh, wait, I get 5 years in prison. 5 years in prison for illegally entering India. Huh. That's
Oh, wait.
interesting.
Paul Vanderding says yes. Who else are we trying to? We're just proving a point, Gabriel. Can we walk into China just like people expect Mexicans to be, or anybody in south of the border? It could be Chinese walking across our southern border. I don't care. China's strict. Someone else says no. Does anyone think that China's going to let me just walk across their border?
Someone's saying, so we should be like China now?
No, I'm proving a point here. I need to know how many people out there thinks China's going to let me walk across their border? Yes, I know Chinese are walking across our border. I know you don't believe that.
I'm just trolling with you.
Because if anybody out there is dumb enough to believe that China's going to let us walk across their border, need I remind you that the greatest wall on the face of the planet is in China? And it was used to keep Mongolians out? Yep.
We are way
Mongolians
too
had a,
lenient. You know what I love when
yeah.
they say that we have a broken immigration system? The crazy part is, we're in the probably top 30. I'm not sure our exact place, but we're definitely in some of the easiest countries to immigrate to is America. That's for sure. We might not be number one, but we're somewhere up there in the top 30. If you want to, immigrate to China, Switzerland, Japan, any other country, sometimes it can be a lot more difficult than America.
But yeah, before America had the big wall, before we had one, China had the biggest one. You can see it from space.
Criminals can't come here legally.
No.
What defines America? That's a long-winded question.
Check this. I had a Judy master teach me this one.
Harold, I don't appreciate your negativity. It seems like you're jealous of that big, beautiful Bill's, or not Bill, but beard. That big, beautiful beard. I said big, beautiful Bill.
Thank you.
But you're also
Yeah,
jealous of that
big
big,
beautiful
beautiful
beard.
Bill as well.
Masculinity intimidates a small amount of pussies.
Apparently, it intimidates Harold because I had to kick him out of chat and he kept talking about your beard.
Well, he's in that group. I wouldn't have timed him out.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of it because he
Next
can't
time I'll
grow
let him
nothing this
stay.
boring.
Next time I'll let him stay.
This is my lion's mane. This is my lion's mane.
Oh, that shit is bigger than the lion's mane. He's also jealous of that big, beautiful Bill. That's right, Matthew. That's right. Can we get to 100 likes, though? We're almost there.
Actually, my spirit animal's the honey badger because honey badger don't give a fuck. My
Hey,
spirit
peace
animal.
out,
I wish.
Burnell. Have a good Saturday.
See you later, Burnell. I wish that the honey badger could grow a mane, like a lion's mane, because they deserve one, because they're fucking badasses, man. I mean, come on, they can go kill a cobra, and they receive a bite from a cobra. All that's gonna do is put them out for a really good nap, and then they're gonna wake up, and what are they gonna have to eat? Cobra. What are they eating for the next 2 weeks? Cobra.
I appreciate that super chat, but who calls themselves Tasty Cyanide? I hope you're mentally okay. What kind of username is that?
Yeah, seriously. Do we need to call in for a wellness check?
I think we might need to call in for a wellness check. Just drop a comment, let me know that you're okay in the head, because if not, we can call in for a wellness check. If you're in Florida, we might have to have you Baker acted, just for a checkup. Quantico, what do you think about Quantico? That's actually a good comment. Did you see what happened
What
to
about
Quantico?
Quantica?
They,
Uh-uh.
Pete Hegseth said that he's gonna, bring back the great military standards that we used to have. No, I love the military. I love everyone that served this
You mean
country.
Guantanamo?
Guantanamo? No, Quantico. It was the military meeting we had with all the military leaders a week ago. Like, I think it was like 500 military people or something. They said they're going to bring the great standards back to the military. Hey, I appreciate you, Matthew. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, listen, I love everyone that served this country. This is not supposed to be.
They're getting the rainbow Fruit Loops out. So I mean, that's a definite big positive in the right direction.
Yeah, what do you think?
We can't have.
What do you think about
What's
this?
that?
Here's a little bit of news. Now they're freaking the hell out when they see this.
Oh, it was somebody that got fired for having the flag at their previous work, wasn't it?
No, they put it in their FBI office or something.
I'm glad they got fired.
I mean, dude, you're working
We
for
don't
the
need that
American
shit.
government, not the pride flag
Yeah.
government.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
Now, I love the military. I love Time. He's old school military. He served in active war areas, bloody, bloody, bloody. I love that man. But when it comes to some new
Yeah.
generation people, it's really making me question some of the military protocols when some of these people that served in the Marines and whatnot, they're more emotional than I am. I mean, that's not a good sign. I mean, I don't consider myself an emotional person, but when you're getting offended by words, I mean, as a Marine or as an Army person, in my opinion, I kind of think it would be weird if you're getting offended by some basic words or insults. Like, I don't know. I just kind of
Yeah.
question that.
Yeah.
Not
Hey,
to
Joshua,
mention,
I don't care that they're taking beards out of the military. Yeah, I've got a big, beautiful, glorious beard. I know. And you think I'm gonna be offended that they're taking beards out of the military? Let me tell you what, even if they weren't taking beards out of the military, being that I'm not afraid of battle, I'm not afraid of a fight. But I have a strong will to survive. And part of that strong will to survive would be being able to survive a chemical attack. I don't believe I'm getting the full benefit of my chemical mask, my gas mask, if I had this beard on. So I would shave this beard whether it was required or not, just because I have freaking sense.
you want to read the super chat? I'm not, not really up for it.
It didn't. Let's see. You guys give each other rim jobs. What do you mean? Like when he comes over and he washes the motorcycle wheels on my bike? No, he don't do that. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't wash. He doesn't wash the wheels on my bike or on my truck.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not really. I don't really wash the rims of my any of my rides. I just like to bring it through a car wash. That's pretty much
See,
it.
when I get my rims washed, I like for the car washer to get in there real good and deep like, and well, Graham ain't gonna do that. You got to be able to get elbow deep up in there, and really scrub good. Get
We
the
love
chunks out.
tariffs. We love tariffs. We love tariffs. We love tariffs. But I want to say
So
something.
yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. That one fella on the Discord talking about his old military leader was a trans.
Oh gosh, dude, I don't know about that guy. He passed the MOS test though, I guess, but
No, that was that one guy. That was not the guy that said he had a trans military leader. That was the other fella.
oh, I could have swore he said he had a trans military leader. He's all about the trans too, though.
Not that one guy. Well, at least I don't know really, but I wouldn't be surprised. But no, that was the other fella. I forget what his name was.
Yeah, see, when I was in the club, one of the things, it was a kind of a rule. It's an unspoken rule. Never ask anyone to do anything you're not willing to do yourself. And that has military origins. No one should ever ask you to do anything that you're not willing to do yourself or that they're not willing to do themselves. And I'm sorry, I can't take orders from someone that willingly mutilated their pecker because I don't trust them orders.
Yeah, no kidding. And Tom agrees with that too. He served. I ain't gonna read that one.
Who's top and who's bottom between y'all? I don't know. I don't see anybody between us.
Yeah, I don't
I
see
guess right now
anyone on top of anyone.
the closest thing between us is you, Tasty Cyanide. I see the blue screen between me and him. We're just like, on Tasty Cyanide. Yeah, get it, Graham. Let's get Tasty Cyanide. Weirdo.
The fact that we're trolling
Weirdo.
him way harder is hilarious. The
Yeah,
fact
you're a
that
weirdo, Tasty Cyanide. I'm just gonna get that out there real good.
the fact that that he is trolling you harder than you're trolling him is absolutely hilarious. I can't even lie.
Tracy, I don't know. I don't know. It blows my mind. I just tried to give him something he wanted a second ago. That's all, though.
No, you said there was all kinds of people in the biker club. You said that there was, black people, Indian people, skinheads,
Yes.
ex neo Nazis, yada yada yada. But did you guys have any
Yep.
trans? Did you have any trans in your biker club? Was it
No,
inclusive?
no, but I will tell you an interesting story, okay? After you put so much time in, you qualified to get different size tattoos in different places. There was a guy who had a back piece done of the club logo. And then shortly thereafter, he quit the club. He was out in good standing, but then he showed up on a YouTube video. And they noticed him, and
What
he
was he
was
doing?
he was caught in a rainbow club dancing almost naked with those glow in the dark rings and shit going, and that crazy music, that, he's tweaking out, and he's gay. It was gay shit. And you could see the tattoo across his back clear as day. Sent the wrong message altogether. And it was almost like, I would imagine, like a show from, what was that? Sons of Anarchy. Fire or Blade? Fire or Blade? Because he should have went and had it blacked out. But fire or blade? They're either going to take it off with fire or remove it with a blade.
Did they come for him? Maybe.
I'm
What's the
not.
word for it?
I don't know.
We
I
don't know
can't
nothing. We don't
answer.
know nothing. We
I
didn't
don't
see
know
nothing. We
nothing.
don't know nothing. Don't ask us nothing.
Just don't do stupid shit if you're ever in a world like that, because you represent a lot of people, and it wouldn't surprise me if they came from him, but I don't know.
No, that's crazy.
They called me a mouth breather.
Hey,
Does that make you happy?
guys, can we get 100? Can we get one more like so we can hit 100?
Come on, one more like for the mouth breathers.
You know what? I'm starting to feel smarter.
That's the oxygen getting to your brain, Graham. Oh, gosh.
Ooh, 100 likes. Appreciate you, fellas. Appreciate you. I think that one fella's kind of silent. He can't troll us anymore because every single time he tried to troll us, we trolled him 100 times harder. But I want to say something to the moderators. I want to
He
say
just
some
didn't.
moderator rules real quick. Don't kick anyone out unless they're saying, PDF this, PDF that, or there's just spam. And other than that, if they have like a slick comment, let them speak. Who cares?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Graham. Okay, if we've got 1,000 people in here, it's more lenient. We don't. To me, I don't care. Graham might.
Nah, I don't
But
care,
when we're
man.
down, but when we're down below 300-400, it's more getting down to the hardcore rules. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When we was up to like 1,000, 1,200 on, and he's been up to 1,000, 1,200, I've timed people out just for shits and giggles before. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, let
Sorry,
people
Graham.
say some shit. I mean, if someone says like this, I appreciate you, Gary Jamer, but if they want to say
He was
something
using
about Melania, who
homophobic
cares?
slurs.
Just let them speak. Just let them speak.
So I mean, but yeah, we've got our hard line in the sand on stuff like the grape and yeah we
The children stuff, the
it,
grape, anything like
yeah
that.
he
That
Graham made you all a moderator because he trusts you. Okay, so just
just be
what are
lenient,
you laughing
especially when
about,
we're down
Andrea?
to, when we're under, 200 views. Just be a little bit more lenient.
Yeah,
But when we're up there past 300 views, okay. If people are just saying stupid shit, go ahead, go for it. But
yeah,
just as
Andrea, you missed my karate demonstration. I did a karate demonstration on
I
YouTube a
think she
minute
was in
ago.
here. I think she's been in here.
Did you get to see it, Andrea? Did you see my karate chop and my Judy chop? The Judy chop is really all you need to know. Once you learn the Judy chop, there's no stopping you.
Oh,
You like
Susanna
a
upset. You're
why is
right. We only
Suzanne?
have a few subscribers, only 20,000 people. That's so few. Very, very few people watch us.
Yeah, and it goes up and down. I'm not worried about it. We've already had our high. We've been on here for an hour. It dwindles usually at about an hour, but we was up to over 1,000 viewers.
I'm digging the abuse of power for real, Dustling. No, I saw people were saying you were inciting violence. Sir, that was just a karate demonstration. That was
Do
just a
you think I was
karate
inciting
demonstration.
Andrea? Andrea, I've got thick skin. Okay, I can take it. Do you think I was inciting violence, or was I trying to get a laugh out of people?
We were getting the laugh out of people.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. That's on. I mean, and then I'm snapping back into character after this. It's not how I fight.
I mean, Andrea,
I'll
did you
tell
see
you.
that video Owens made about us? I mean, he accused this guy when he said I'm gonna brainwash the teachers like they brainwashed the children. He said that was a threat. That was not a threat.
I kind of look deadly. Did I really? Did I
For
really?
sure, for sure. If I seen that walking
Let
down
me
the
tell you
street,
what.
dude, I'm gonna run the other way.
When I was in the club, okay, you get like cool points for shit, okay, and one of the coolest cool points I ever got in the club was I won a fight. I won a fight against a military person, okay, and they were. I'm not going to say they were Navy SEALs, but they were definitely trained enough that they could have snapped my neck like a chicken. And I knew that I was no match for this guy, okay? My only
Just kicking
chance,
him in the balls.
no, but I'm not above that. I'm not below it either, but I'm not above that. Um, is we was next to a stairwell, okay? I knew that in a straight up fight, I'm eating dirt. He's going to have me on the ground. I'm going to be eating dirt. So I took a gamble. I threw the first punch. Well, I didn't really throw the first punch. I walked up and grabbed him into a bear hug around his arms where he couldn't do a whole lot. And I had just enough time to take a good little leap, a good, like, let's say, if you was trying to take 4 steps off the first run of steps, and we both went down the stairwell together in a big meatball all the way to the bottom, and we both got beat the fuck up, but he got beat up more than me, and I won. I won the fight because I decided to kamikaze off the steps with him. So just
That's kind of
tip for people.
badass.
And well, the cool part, here's where you get your real cool points. After you're done doing that stupid shit and you know there ain't no more fighting to be had, you can be a sore loser or you can be a good winner. And I was a good winner. I picked him up. We went over to the bar and we laughed about it and we drank beer and did other things. And we were actually became good friends after that. And he actually complimented me because he did not see that coming. Um, it was he was shocked nonetheless. He said He was ready to take any actions necessary, but his training never prepared him for a trip down the stairwell in a bear hug.
Yeah, no kidding.
So there you go.
That's a good story. I like that.
I'm gonna show y'all something. They talking about our hats again. Okay,
I'm gonna show
y'all
something.
something. Designed and embroidered in the USA. So yes, the hats may not have been manufactured here in the States. Okay, it's hard to get a hat that ain't manufactured. That's manufactured in the States. But by gum, there is still American sweat in that hat. There's the person who embroidered it, and then there's my sweat.
That's an American job. They're at least getting jobs off these hats.
That's right. Actually, yeah, it is. Yes.
I saw someone demanding an
So
answer
there
their
you go.
questions. I
And you
didn't
know
see
what?
your
Don't worry.
questions. If you want me to answer your questions, drop a super chat. Another communist W.
Another communist. Are you talking about a wiener? Did you just get another communist wiener? Dude, I didn't think communists were into wiener. Das Vidanya. Did I say that with some good thick Russian? Das Vidanya, bitch.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, you know what? Okay. Do I support fascism? Okay. Well, let me see here. If it's between communism or fascism, I don't know. I see fascism going in a communist direction, though.
Well, they both have
No, I do not.
dictators, so yeah.
So I don't see. No, I don't support fascism. Besides, we just went through and we did not elect the fascist in the last upcoming election. We
I
elected
mean,
Donald Trump.
we
Thank
almost
goodness.
elected someone that didn't even run in a primary. Wouldn't that be fascist?
Yeah, it would be. They were
Or wouldn't
forced
that
upon
be
you.
communist or some shit?
Definitely be fascist.
Oh, we got a whole blown freaking Russian speaking guy in here.
Wow. Well, I mean, if he wants us to know what he's going to say, he's going to speak the American English. Otherwise, I
Antifa
just
is a
look at it.
terrorist organization.
Oh, I learned Spanish today. Listen up, Andrea. I think you're going to like this. SOCKS. SOCKS. What am I saying?
I'll let her answer.
SOCKS. What am I saying, Andrea? Am I doing it good? SOCKS.
You're understanding?
SOCKS.
This is what Netflix does. Netflix grabs this, right? Then they put this into
Yeah.
any show.
Andrea, you don't know what SOCKS is? I'll say it again. SOCKS. I'll tell you what it is. It's socks. Spell socks, Graham.
SOCKS.
SOCKS.
Okay,
Yes,
that's pretty
that
funny.
is what that is. SOCKS.
Okay, that's pretty freaking funny.
Yes,
SOCKS.
socks. Yeah, that's pretty good, ain't it?
Antifa isn't anti-fascist. It's just hiding behind that claim. Blunt racism? What blunt racism?
Unc Andy said the same thing, but he spelled it all out in Spanish. SOCKS.
That's hilarious. Hey, Time, I know you're Brazilian. This guy just wants you out. Time's here legally. He's a legal citizen.
Yep,
He served this country.
in the military. Yep, he's a military man. He deserves some respect.
How is it Trump's fault if he can't get 6 Democrats to not vote for more illegal immigrant health care? No response
You
to
know,
that, huh?
but hey, I mean, we Democrats actually fucked up, quacked up. Because I mean, now Trump can do what he wants. It's like he is a king. Democrats actually sort of made him like he's king because now they don't have Congress in session, so they don't get to really vote.
Antifa loves fascism. That's what they're really about.
That's right, Unc Andy. That is absolutely right. Our vets get the most respect. That is right.
They're going to vote for it. They're just trying to get a little time.
I think they ought to make Democrats wait a couple weeks.
They were crying last time. One guy said, "Oh, the last Trump shutdown was 35 days. The army didn't get paid."
Hey, time on my side. I want to read this. It says, I'm not Brazilian either. Bah, ha, ha, ha. I'm mixed race, mostly Angolan. Yep, black. I do look pasty white, though. I completely understand. My grandmother was full blooded Cherokee, which makes no, my great grandmother was full blooded. My grandmother was half. My mom's a
Good
quarter,
night,
and I'm a
Andrea.
16th. No, I'm an eighth. I'm an eighth Cherokee, and it doesn't show up. Look at this beard. Cherokee. Yeah. Good night, Andrea. I'm glad you got to see my karate session. I hope Don Fry was watching because
Oh yeah, for sure. We need a collab. That's our number one requested collab of the year. Can we have Don Fry on here as our guest? If anyone knows him, can we get him on here to have that luscious mustache with this amazing beard?
Fry on here.
They would say the news title would
But
be
you know what I
the
mean,
news
and it
title
ain't
would
that.
be radical anti-Islam Christian Trump supporters racist collaborate with Dom Fry. That would be on CNN.
Oh gosh, that would be awesome.
Or maybe we could even make it on
We
South
would
Park.
definitely get.
We just have to get Don Fry into
We
a
would
Trump
definitely.
hat.
I don't know what his party is. I can't see him not supporting Trump, but I know he's all about America.
Thanks for being you and a Trump supporter. Salute, Mr. Robotic Rat. That sounds terrifying, but salute.
Who's robotic rat?
Someone in the
Oh,
comments thanked us. More Sombrero, please. Yes, sir. Oh, Trump has been
I don't know
killing
how to
it
be
with the
anything but
memes.
me. Everybody farts. The question is, have you ever lit one?
Mrs. Robotic Rat. I mean, they all make fun of Trump for farting on camera.
Has anybody out there ever lit a fart? Let me tell you what. Before y'all go and pay to have a Brazilian done and have all that butt hair removed, try just like going and having like a chili dog or two, okay? Or a
Oh,
bunch of crystal
Zachary,
burgers where you get that
appreciate
that
you.
good so you get that good gas worked up and light you a
Mrs. Robotic Rat. Do the idiots always smile or do they have some weird disease? Well, when you're not a miserable Democrat, you tend to smile. I was 11, and that is all. Okay.
I don't know what that's got to do with price of tea in China.
Why would I care how Trump smells? Doesn't Trump have his own cologne? He probably smells amazing.
Hey, I'll tell you something funnier than flushing an M80. Years ago, I know someone had actually dropped their cell phone. It was a small micro. It was one of the small. They accidentally flushed their phone, and we could call it, and we could hear it every time somebody would flush. The phone would make it further down the pipes.
Jesus.
It's like you ain't getting that motherfucker back.
I'm Indian, Native American, Trump 2028. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know you don't see it, Zachary, but yeah, I do. I know everybody says they have Cherokee in them. I know, but I can show you pictures. If it was on my dad's side, you could say, "Oh, my dad cheated on my mom or whatever," or somebody. But when it's on my mom's side, it's kind of hard to fake it because I mean, my grandmother came out of my great grandmother, my mom came out of my grandmother, and I came out my mom.
Time is part Seminole.
Oh,
If
that's
you want me to
cool.
read your comments out loud, you can drop a super chat. Every single super chat gets read out loud. How many times are I going to tell you this? Join the
Oh
Discord if you want to
God,
debate. Here, I'll pull up my
William
computer.
Novato, debate me.
Hey, I appreciate it. It keeps up,
You're
entertainment on the
deliberately not
channel.
reading my comments out loud.
How
Debate
dare you
me.
not read my comments out loud? You've only had 10,000 comments this stream. How dare you?
Seminole means walk away. If I remember, let me tell you what. If I was on the wrong end of a Seminole, I was like in bad with a Seminole, I would absolutely walk away.
If you want to debate, join that Discord. If you want to do a three-way stream, I'm going to have to request a $50 super chat. But you can debate me for free. There might be, there's a couple people asking right now. So
That's like
there
I'm a
might be a
firm
line.
believer. I'm a
If you want to
firm
skip
believer.
that
Okay.
line, you can, but it's a super chat. Huh?
Like I'm a firm believer. Okay. Everybody says we own stolen land. We own stolen land. Whatever. Okay. I've got heritage, Native American heritage. Time on my side does too. Now, had Native Americans um, acted as one nation instead of quarreling amongst themselves, I have no doubt that they could have held on to this great land. But they were fighting amongst themselves as much as they was fighting amongst against the settlers. That was their downfall.
Hey, fellas, you see this right here? That's an Adam apple. That means I'm a man.
Yeah. See this right here? This is my Adam's apple.
Maybe they
Notice they
just
don't
like to
call it.
call me a trans because I like talking about, how Netflix uses a, tranny for literally any show.
Gosh, it ain't gonna fit in there.
They
Oh, I
released
get the
a new
meme. It ain't
cartoon
gonna
today.
work.
They released something even worse today for children. That was a transgender cartoon.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I do. I feel bad for your generation and younger, Graham, because y'all don't even know what good cartoons are, man. I mean, I grew up with Pac-Man, Scooby Doo, um,
It's
GI
only any
Joe,
day now until they come out with a
GoBot,
transgender Scooby Doo.
huh? Oh my God! Shut up, Graham. You're gonna give them ideas, and they're gonna ruin more of my childhood shit. But
I'll
yeah,
give you fellas a
cartoons
couple
remind me.
minutes. If you guys have any questions or comments, if they're good, we'll answer them for free. If you want us to read it out loud and discuss, no matter what, drop a super chat. And then we're going to hop off here. John, that's false, dude. Would you like to? I mean, that might be in the law, but the fact is they're not
But if they
following
ain't
that law.
following it, they forgetting all about that law.
They're forgetting all
Yeah.
about that law. If you want to debate about it, let's debate about it. Join that Discord link. I'm liberal, but y'all all right. I
We can talk
appreciate your
about it.
open-mindedness. I mean, that's what being liberal literally means. So, I mean, you should be open-minded. They already changed Scooby-Doo to the non-drugged version. Oh.
You know, it was never said back in the day that they were drugged. I mean, but they were a they were a van load of hippies, for crying out loud. What do you expect? It was kind of one of those unsaid things, you know? Come on. I mean, if you was to take a guess, we would have guessed that there was pot loaded Scooby snacks.
If we were to guess, why was Shaggy eating big-ass fucking sandwiches, shoving them in his mouth? Why would he be doing that? Especially a skinny fella like him? Huh.
That's true. That's true. But he wasn't trans, thank God. Now, I did question what was it Fred? Was that his name? The
Yeah.
blonde headed guy?
Yeah, Fred.
I always did question Fred because he even though he was the manly one of the bunch, but he always had a scarf tied around his neck. And I know that was the times in the 70s, but I'm sorry. Us dudes just looked funny hiding our Adam's apple behind a scarf.
He was actually the first trans cartoon character. They just didn't come out and say it.
Fuck you, Graham! Fuck you! You ruined my Scooby Doo! Not
The
really.
new Scooby-Doo made Shaggy a Vietnam veteran with PTSD.
Oh my gosh. Shaggy would have never been a Vietnam vet.
Pretty sure the Scooby snacks were just edibles.
Exactly. Hey, now you want to talk about some old school horror? Did you ever watch the Ghoulies?
Is that the ones that went underground?
Well, they were the ones that were liable to come up through a toilet.
No, I didn't
It
see
was a
that.
knockoff of it was a knockoff of Gremlins,
I
but
seen the
that's a pretty good
Gremlins,
one.
but I don't really remember it.
Yeah.
I was like a kid when
Those
I
are
seen that.
yeah, Gremlins is a good oldie but goodie.
You know, it's a really scary movie. The Exorcist.
Yes, there's not many movies that scare me, but even to this day, uh The Exorcist scares. I'll tell you another one. You ever seen Children of the Corn?
I heard of it before, brought up when I was talking about scary movies. I never seen it though before.
There's a scene at the end. There's this beast that would kill people. It was like a no, you never saw what it was. It was some kind of demon, but it was like whenever it chased you through the cornfields, it was like a big hump of dirt. It was just like something was under the dirt, and it would go really fast and just knock everything out from underneath it. And at the end of the movie, you had the little preacher boy. He was like the preacher of the bunch, but he was a boy. Children of the Corn. He ended up getting eaten by the beast. It's like the beast got him, but instead of being eaten, it's like he got set on fire like a firework and shot up into the air, and nobody saw him. And then a few scenes later, Malachi was back, but he was like demon possessed Malachi. It was freaking scary as fuck,
I need
dude.
to see that one. You guys seen
It's worth a
Hereditary?
watch.
That chills you out to the bone. No, I never
What's
seen
that?
that. Hereditary?
No, I've never seen Hereditary.
I heard of it before.
Now, I heard that The Conjuring: The Last Rites was scary, but I've not seen it
The
yet.
last Conjuring, I heard it was terrible.
Was it?
I didn't see it, but my friend said, it's a waste of time.
Oh, it probably is.
He said it's the worst one.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if I'll watch it now.
Yeah, I don't recommend it, and I think it's like a 2.5 hour or 3 hour movie. You know what happens next, right? What? The scary thing is we're talking about this or that. I hear a freaking wolf or something howling outside. We're talking about scary movies. That doesn't help. That doesn't help the setting. Look behind me. I mean, do I really gotta look behind me?
Yeah, Unc Andy, I think that I got all excited about old news. Okay, that's my fault. I apologized about that earlier. I think that it was a press briefing, but evidently it must have been an old press briefing feed or something that went
Yeah,
across my
man.
phone. And
That's why I don't like YouTube sometimes. They just clickbait you with old news.
Yeah, that's bullshit. They
Or
got
remember
me.
that one
They
time
got
they
me this time.
clickbaited you and they said that Obama has been arrested?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
funny.
they got me again. They got me again.
they, they keep
Them
getting us.
bastards.
Imagine one of these days Obama does get arrested and we're just like ignoring the video. We're like, nah, that's
Yeah, we're gonna be like,
clickbait.
what the fuck ever. That's probably why they do it. That is probably why they do it, so that when he does get arrested, we'll be like, ah, it's a bunch of bullshit. They just trying to clickbait me again.
Probably. Incorrect. No healthcare benefits are illegal for any non-citizens.
Are
John,
available
come in
for.
my Discord and let's debate because, sir, you are
Yeah,
very
you just
wrong. You
gonna have
have
to
no
come and
idea what
debate
you're
us
talking
because
about.
you're so wrong, pal. The the Affordable Care Act, the way it's wrote is it funds Medicaid in every state, like between 50 and 60%. And the way it even reads is fucked up because it reads like this. I've got it in my phone because I screenshotted it. But it reads like this. Healthcare is available to adults in America. Doesn't say legal or illegal, just adults in America. So that's one loophole in the wording. The other thing is anybody making less than 130% below poverty level, which I don't know what below 130% poverty level is, but if you're making below that threshold, you automatically qualify for Medicaid. So again, there are illegals in facto getting Medicaid. There were people I worked with that are now deported that was getting Medicaid. So I'm tired. Don't. Yeah, you can put it up on screen again, but I'm just going to tell you it's bullshit. Don't believe everything you read. Proof's
I'm
in the
a
pudding,
legal
my
immigrant from
friend.
Iran. We cool, of course. Of course. As long as you're legal, we cool.
Yeah, I would give legal immigrants a hug.
They don't research anything. They just believe whatever they're told by their representatives. Yup. Anyway, guys, I'm ahead and I'm gonna hop off here, but that was a good stream, man. Appreciate you. I hope
No
you
problem. I had fun.
yeah, I had fun too.
Hey, if you look at the views on this, if
I'm
you
gonna look at
look
it.
at them, screenshot it and send it to me. I think it's better than
Oh
our
yeah,
morning
for
show.
sure it did.
So, all
All right.
right, I'll talk to you
Talk
later,
to you.
Graham.
Peace out. I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Maybe in, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes. I'll come back for a debate versus someone. If you want to debate me, join my Discord. Let's debate one on one. Let's do it. Just join the Discord. The link is right there. The link is right there. The link is right there. If you want to debate me, join that Discord link. It's also the link in my bio, in my YouTube bio. Peace out, guys. Shout out to all the moderators and everyone else. Bye bye, everybody. Have a great Saturday. I'll be back.